Hey there, everybody. This is Cole here with more Hexcrank Live, picking up with part 2 of Silent Hill Origins. Last time I left off, our main character, Travis, was looking for Dr. Kaufman, because the town seems to be A, empty, and B, shady about the fate of the little girl that he saved from the fire. So we headed from the hospital to the sanitarium, and we're learning a little bit more than we expected about Travis Grady's past. Hey there, button-down mind. Hey there, Andrew. I forget exactly what I was trying to do when I left, but let's see if I can pick us up. Yeah, it's a big level, guys. Oh, right. That's what happened. I died. I had died, and I lost some progress. So let me see here. Do I have the? Okay, I've got the key for the interview archives. That would be up here. Not in the doctor's office, but the second floor of the archive here. Can I get there from here? Looks like I can. Yeah, let's go upstairs. We have Travis carrying around his big old jug in case a hootenanny starts. Hey there, Zoldyck Roke. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Let's see. Avoid these guys. Heyo.
Understand.
That's what you do with pests. That's what you do, isn't it? And he was a pest. Oh, he was a bad boy. Always has been. I tried to pretend he wasn't, but they were there to make sure I didn't forget.
They?
The people in the mirrors. They see it all. What's really going on.
And it was their idea?
Yes. They saw the devil inside of him. I had to kill him. My responsibility. My flesh and blood. I brought him into this world, so I had to take him out of it. Good wombs can bear bad sons, they say. I know you think what I did was wrong.
I just want to understand. Helen.
No! You want to keep me locked up, Doctor. But you can't. I can leave whenever I want. I can step through that mirror and into their world. This world is just a daydream.
Helen?
When will they bring me my boy?
So, Helen is in here for attempting to kill Travis, believing he would eventually become a danger to everybody. And remember, or understand if this is the first time you're seeing this, that this is, I believe, the only Silent Hill game where you can shift back and forth between the Misty world and the other world, making each dungeon effectively twice as big. Ooh, katana! I didn't see that before. Hey, Ben. It goes good. I've had a very relaxing day today. I'm gonna keep the jug. I know I've got the katana, but I'm gonna use the jug. Hi, Zach. It's funnier to carry around a jug. I don't know. So yeah, we're covering a little bit of ground that I covered yesterday. Unfortunately, I forgot that I had died and lost some progress. I don't want to go over here yet. That's a whole other wing of the Institute. Okay. Oh, Ben says, "Truth time, I didn't know this game existed." Yeah, it's not one of the better known ones. Because it initially came out on the PSP, and it only got a PS2 release just a little bit later. But yeah, this takes place around the time of the initial incident. Takes place 7 years before the original Silent Hill. During the incident that caused Alessa to be what she is. I don't want to go down there just yet. If and I can help it. Yeah, I was doing some reading last night. Apparently, before this game was released, like very shortly before the game was released, it played very differently. To get over the smaller form factor of the original PSP, they were actually going to make it an over-the-shoulder style game, similar to RE4 at the time, but, you know, very similar to what Silent Hill Homecoming would end up being. So, if the original developer didn't have the game taken away, we would have one less, like, traditional fixed camera style Silent Hill. And that would have been a shame. Let's see here. Button down mine. Cole, where do you stand on the important issue of Homecoming versus Downpour? I think Homecoming is a little bit worse, although Downpour... Yeah. Downpour doesn't necessarily stand out greatly, you know. I like Downpour's areas a little bit better than Homecoming's. And the visual style is a little bit more to my liking. Agreed. I also like Downpour's knockoff Raincoat Killer. This is one of the first times I've recorded or streamed since they announced The Deadly Premonition sequel. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize original Deadly Premonition got a Switch port. I'd be curious to see if they added anything for it, or if it's just straight up the director's cut. It's super cool how that game is. It's super cool how that game is like kept alive. It absolutely should have faded into obscurity as the $20 budget title that it was. Is that door barricaded? No, it's not. Just a weird shadow. Eef. Something's coming at me. Cool, I can save. Neat. Puzzle time. Okay, there's an ornate cabinet here with 5 miniature dolls screwed into the top. Take a look. Neat. Okay. There's got to be a key to that somewhere. Hey, BMAC. BMAC asks, evening all. Have you started streaming earlier, Cole? I have it in my head that the start time was 9 Eastern. No, it's been 8:30 for a while. I'm gonna take a look at my notes, actually. Maybe if I get to the infirmary in the regular world, there will be an answer for me. Let's try these other doors, though. An accident. Yeah. Okay, this seems like it has something to do with the dolls. Seeing as there are 5 of these rooms. Let me look. There's a baton and a note. Oh, okay. Let me open up a spreadsheet here. I know that's overkill, but it is. It helps me to organize things in a grid. Hey, Greta. Room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4, room 5. Let's see. The colors are red, blue, yellow, green, blue. And room 1 was what? Razor. Room 2 was Burns. Room 3, Lady? Question mark. Door is heavily barred. And what is in room number 5? Ugh. Piles of uneaten food in a cell. Set of scales. Say food. Maybe I have enough information. This is a weird episode of Let's Make a Deal. I have seen the Monty Hall problem used for effective horror. I think it was in like Zero Time Dilemma or something like that. Zach says, I think there was an episode of a Duckfeed show where you tried to explain the Monty Hall problem to Gary. That seems like something he'd know about already, though. Yeah, don't litter your stages with things that look like notepads I need to pick up to get clues. So let's try this. Wait, so I think 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the order that we have here. I think it has more to do with I think it might have more to do with what they portray. So room 1 was the razor blade. There's that. Room number 2 was somebody who was burned. I think that's a matchstick. Room number 3, fancy person. Fancy dresser, given by the dummies and the clothes boxes and stuff like that. Number 4 was heavily barred. Maybe it was this guy because he was really, really violent. And room number 5 had all that uneaten food in the scale. Maybe this person who is exhibiting anorexia. So for the razor, they get a red pill. For the burn, they get a blue. Yellow goes there. Green. I think I'm a very violent person. And then blue. There we are. What do we got? Looks like a key. Okay, Dr. Harris. And I'm gonna save because I don't want to lose ground again. Ah, fuck. Can I go up? Oh wait, they made me drop my jug. I carry on TV now. Shadow monster, no! And of course I went the wrong way. Because I'm me, and it's this stream. I didn't use that mirror when I found it. I think I'm going to avoid this bull monster first. And go through here, see what this gets me access to. What is this now? Amber Incident Report. Reporting staff member Simons. Incident description. A male child entered the sanitarium unchallenged and got through into female seclusion. Doors were left unlocked. He entered female seclusion room 5, at which point Orderly Michaels observed him and alerted me. The boy was the child of a visitor and was taken away by the father. Failures. The doors to female seclusion were left unlocked by the orderly, and the staff in the lobby failed to notice the boy when he arrived in the mezzanine area. Recommendation. All staff to be reminded of the importance of locking ward doors. Review of staff to be conducted by duty managers. Cool. So we'll just remind people to lock the doors. What are we going to do? Let's just see where this takes us. staircase. Where can this take me? I've been to a lot of these places before. I think ultimately, based on that note, I am going to female seclusion, which is up here and maybe more accessible in the other world. Let's see what more I can do. Yes, Deliritant, I also noticed. Also, hi, Deliritant, I didn't see you there before. I also noticed the shapely buttocks of the monsters. Whoa. You guys got a crack shot with his vomit. Let's see if I can get into the second floor up here. I guess they had to put the breast fat they sucked out of the nurses somewhere. Okay, that is locked. I'm probably not going to be able to go further into the mill. Yep, no. There we are. Was that a safe spot? No, it was another one of those fucking hoses. The ones that just scream, interact with me, please. Alright, let's get into the doctor's office. What dark secrets are held here? A Jocasta artifact. That symbol matches something I saw earlier on a door. The new patient, Helen Grady, arrived today. I was surprised to see how calm and well-behaved she was. After reading her notes, I was worried that she might be something of a handful. The woman is in complete denial and claims no recollection of the incident which saw her committed. Indeed, she has asked repeatedly to be allowed to see her son. I have agreed with her husband that it is best that the boy be kept away from his mother. While there seems little hope for any long-term recovery, I look forward to spending some time with Mrs. Grady. Her condition is most fascinating. So, sorry I spoiled that. It just seemed better to make sense of the events as they happened rather than wait for the reveal. Yeah, let's head over to the east. Deliritant is saying that there are some Bonfireside Chat theme vibes in this music. Yeah, I modeled that guitar reverb off of this and off of the Silent Comedies trailer music they did for the original. Daddy, Mama, and Travis. It's a real fun guitar effect to play with. Oh, not this specific track, but this is just like a this is a common guitar sound for Akira Yamaoka, and this also is a he uses similar bars, similar bars and patterns. Snugglebowl says vibe check. What does vibe check mean? I cheated to get this effect by playing in an open minor tuning, open D minor. I think you don't really have to do an awful lot with your left hand. Just come up with a fun pattern on the right and go for it. Dr. Harris has the key. Okay, let's cross over. Oh, that's like a meme, but it basically means, how is everyone? Yeah, let's check everybody's vibes. I'm doing good. Just carrying around my pet TV. I think we're going for a boss fight. Is there a save spot nearby? In that, stairwell. Let's use that. I don't know how I don't have very much in the way of healing items for this. There's a strange depression. Same. Let's see here. Jocasta. What is a Jocasta complex? In psychoanalytic theory, the Jocasta complex is the incestuous sexual desire of a mother towards her son. It's a logical inverse of the Oedipus complex. It draws its name from Jocasta, a Greek queen who unwittingly married her son, Oedipus. Huh. Fucking creepy.
Lisa? You're here too? Can you see all this stuff? Is it all dark for you too?
It's so sad. They can't do anything for her. She just sits there. She wants her boy so badly.
Who are you talking about? Is the girl inside? Alessa? Is Alessa in there?
No. No! You know who's in there!
Yeah, she wasn't talking about Alessa. She was talking about Helen. They can't do anything for her. A monster? A child? Sorry about that Windows sound. Oh, and they gave me another save spot here. Cool. I feel dumb that I didn't remember that Oedipus's mother was named Jocasta.
Mama? Daddy said you were dead. Are you dead?
I'm not dead. Locked away. Out of sight, out of mind, not dead. I asked them to bring my boy to me.
Mama.
Come here, boy. Let Mama take a look at you.
Probably oughta equip a weapon, given that's what I'm saving for. Hey there, Carlo. This is a good design. I forgot about her. Something bell jar.
This is just like before. What's happening here? That thing, it couldn't have been. Are you making this happen? Are you doing this? Wait. No. Don't go. I need to know.
Okay, I got another piece of the Floros. I think everything's going to be locked. Yeah. It's a wall. What's going on with that wall? Creepy mural. That's so annoying how it just immediately cancels out of the description of what you found. Ticket for the Artaud Theater. That must be my next destination. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some more ice for my beverage. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for abiding my little break. No, Deliritant, that is not the song that I put up over the break. Was not from the soundtrack. It's from it's a Drive-By Truckers song. It's a cover of Tom Petty's Rebels. Lumberyard key. There we go. Is that James's car? Can someone do a quick search? Because that looks real similar to the car from the beginning of Silent Hill 2. Deliriton says yes, it is James's car. Okay. It's not the exact model, but it's really similar. I could see that being an Easter egg. People online are trying to justify Travis's limited stamina in really weird ways. I think it's just a bad mechanic. But they're saying, oh, he was in a fire at the beginning of the game, and the way his mom tried to kill him. I just think it's a bad idea to make you run out of breath. Whoa, was that a rifle that I found? No, it was it was probably that wrench. Button down my Cole. The man is clearly suffering from Jug Carrier's leg. How could you? You insensitive monster. You king of bastards. I equip my melee weapons. I like that wrench. Oof. Gigantic wrench. Oof. I do not accept that charge. I've only killed like 4 monsters. Not counting bosses. Deliriton asks, can you buy that size of wrench from a home improvement store? No, you can't buy none that I've been to. You can buy big ones, but if Travis is to be believed, that is modeled after, like, truck axle wrenches. Okay, so I need to go up through the lumber yard to get to the Artaud Theater. It's a meaningful name. Artaud, what was his deal? He was like a surrealist play guy, like Theater of the Cruel or something like that. Shit. I wonder if it would... Let's see here. I knew my theater history classes would prove marginally useful. Let's see what the energy drinks do. Yeah, weirdly, theater history and art history ended up being classes that have actually kind of served me. A little bit of music history too. I don't know, just general media and art history stuff has been good to know. BBW, big beautiful wrench. We're gonna be crestfallen when the wrench breaks. Okay, Deliriton says, Drama 101 represent that class gave the very undesired opportunity to see my roommate's balls. That sounds like a breach of policy there. God, that is a horrible sound. Someone has written on the newspaper, why are you helping her, Travis? Did you see that nurse? Deliriton asks, what is it about basic drama theory that makes people want to strip naked? I think the secret is they always wanted to strip naked. Just be ashamed of your body like everybody else. It's not that hard. Button down mine. There was a dude in my high school theater program who had elephantitis in one of his balls, and he showed it to everyone. How do you show somebody one of your balls? Also, did he just walk around in circles all the time? Let's have another energy drink, why don't we? Teens, find a way, is what Zach says. I assume he rolled it around in a wheelbarrow. What is it? The Silent Hill turn. Like a bird? The Silent Hill turn. God, fuck those things. It was the size of a large potato. That sounds really inconvenient. There are times when my regular-sized balls feel unwieldy. That poor person. Knock, knock. Open up the door. It's here. Someone has written on the note, someone made a hole. Go home, Travis. Ugh. It's like the work of the butcher. A monster. Someone has mutilated it. The blood is all over the room. Oh, that's the way back out. I gotta go through the... I gotta go through the hole. Hey, girl. Hi. Aw. The mailbox for apartment 213 is overflowing. All right, let's go see the Tempest. Hi there, Jake. Before we do anything, let's save. Okay, let's take a look. At the very least, this is not a gigantic sprawling level like the sanitarium was. That is good. I just want to get the lay of the land. Before I go into the auditorium, I'm going to go check other stuff. Okay, I'm not going to go upstairs just yet. Let's see what's through the auditorium and backstage. I do remember that the state changes when you go back and forth. They're pretty interesting in this.
What are you doing in here, Lisa?
Sorry if I scared you. I thought I was the only one in here.
It's dangerous.
Dangerous? You're kidding. The door was open, so I let myself in. I just love the theater, Travis. I want to be an actress. But Mom was a nurse, and her mom was a nurse, so I'm going to be a nurse. I've got what it takes, though. I can't stop thinking about you, Travis. I want you. You're all I think about. Let's get the hell out of this crazy town. Run off. The two of us. We could be so good together. See? I could be a star.
Yeah.
Well, see you around.
There they are, Deliritant. Where are the air horns? There are the air horns. Jake says you sound like a villain. Are you talking about Travis or are you talking about me? A puppet? Looks like someone is in the middle of repairing it. Wait, was there a way onto the stage from there?
Beseech you, Father.
Hence, hang not on my garments.
Sir, have pity. I'll be his shorty.
Silence. One word more shall make me chide thee, if not hate thee. What? An advocate for an impostor? Hush. Thou thinkest there is no more such?
You okay, Tony?
Yes. Yes. Fine. Just a headache. A damned nosebleed. You mind if we stop for a moment?
I don't know that I want to pull that yet. I'm tired of carrying the wrench. Let's see here. Toaster's kind of funny. Lamp's kind of... Yeah, there we go. Typewriter. I was at my old middle school and high school earlier this week, and I tried to get into the auditorium, but they had it all locked up. So that was a bummer. Let's see how far I can get before pulling that switch. Deliriton says locked up for the summer or locked up to prevent creepers? Probably locked up just because they didn't want anybody messing with the stuff back there, likely. I was there for a volleyball game, and, you know, the building was full. There were, like, people around. Another one of those fucking puppets. Why? Why what, Dog Nozzle? Oh yeah, no, I was there. I was at the volleyball game watching my niece play. Jack says the town is located on old spiritual ground. Hopefully we will be blessed. Prospero equals shaman. Feathers, smoke, totemic magic. Ariel equals air spirit. Flight, projection, puppets. Caliban equals buffalo spirit. Skins and Burkoffian performance. On all fours. Poor actor. Huh, where'd that puppet go? Ariel, I guess, is the name of that monster. You know, from the play. Monday, rehearsals, fantastic. New costumes, fantastic. All in all, fantastic. Tuesday, strange day. Girl snuck into the theater today. Playing hooky, no doubt. Took pity. Let her sit and watch the run-through. Very useful feedback. Terrified by Caliban. Good job, costume department. Seemed to dislike Prospero intensely. Proceedings brought to premature end by poor Tony getting a shocking nosebleed during Act 1, Scene 2. Will continue tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's why we're seeing this. Alessa came here and was terrified of Caliban and hated Prospero. That was a little flashback that we saw. What a nerd. Going hooky at the theater. Oh, wait, there was a mirror in the men's dressing room. Okay. That's a way forward. Let's go try the curtain control. Delator Ton says, huh, did you know that Sam Barlow almost made a Legend of Kane game? No, I didn't. Was this pre or post Shattered Memories? Before he went indie? It was supposed to be his next project after Shattered Memories. Huh. I would have been really interested to see that, because I have no affection for that series, really, but I don't know. Sam Barlow makes cool stuff. Who knows if he would have done as much of a reinvention on Legacy of Kain as he did with Silent Hill. Oh, that game falling apart was the reason he went indie. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, baby. Sorry, Greta's being very cute in her bed. Let's see, what does this say? Peter, good luck with getting anything to work. This place was wired by idiots. The safety curtain is on the same circuit as the spawn lights. If a light blows, the whole thing fuses and you can't move the safety curtain. Idiots. Safety inspectors would blow a fuse, literally, if they saw this stuff. Wouldn't happen back in the city. See you when I get back, Eric. No power. Okay. It seems like I need to go to the other world here, but there's a little bit more of this part that I didn't explore. At the very least, I would like to... Am I looking at the right door? No, I'm not. Let's see what's upstairs first. Greta Cam when? I don't know. I just have to buy one. I have to get one that's going to mount on a little tripod. Next time a Twitch payment comes in, probably. I do enjoy that the theater seems to only do Shakespeare. Silent Hill's royalty-free theater. Yo, Darren, what it is? Okay. Darren says, I had so many plans for today, but I spent most of it on the couch instead. Yeah, I don't know. I'm of the theory that a good amount of the time, if you end up taking a down day or if you end up sleeping in, it is because you needed it. Sometimes you need things and you don't know it. And there is no shame in letting your body tell you what you need. So let's cross over and see exactly how spooky this whole area is when we're in the other world. There we go. That's why I didn't see it. It was small. Most of the other mirrors have been full wall mirrors. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see if I can plan this approach out. I want to see what's in more of these back rooms, because it seems like I'm looking for those, little plaques with the sun and moon and stars and stuff like that. So let's try these back rooms first before we get out here. I know everything is going to ultimately lead to the stage, and this seems like the way I'm going to get up to the lights as well. Okay, here we go. Make sure I don't miss any doors. Oh, I don't like the silence one bit. What was that? Balcony corridor, okay. Talk show idea. Cole on the couch with kittens. I mean, would it just be me interviewing guests while, like, trying to keep all the kittens on the couch? Like, hey, where do you think you're going there, buddy? Oh, the kittens are the guests. Partner with local shelters. Do the kitties talk? Yes, but kind of like in the way that, what's his name, did voices for Funniest Home Videos. It's dubbed in afterwards. Uh-oh! Deliriton says, "It is a future in which animals rule us." I love that, and the way that we are subjugated is that we have to hear about their vanity projects. I fucking hate these things so much. God damn it! How can you spin that quick? I do not like these QTE grab sections. This was prime. This was prime overdoing QTE time in gaming. Like, yeah, like why does every enemy have to engage me like that? Can't the attack just go? What does that symbol mean? On either side of the door are two deep square holes. Set into the door is a plaque which reads, "I am torn by twin desires. I stand before a door. My right hand calls to the light. My left hand ushers in darkness." So, fuck. Let's deal with this son of a bitch, because he's gonna really hurt me if I try to solve this puzzle at all. Stump him. Stump him. Oh, that's cool. Like, I can see why why QTEs would be rampant on the PSP, because the screen is so small. There's already such a distance, especially in the kind of games that would be made for a 3D forward machine like that, right? And so the idea of, hey, we're going to make this interactive, but in order for it to feel cinematic and feel bigger, what we're going to do is lock the camera in real tight on a struggle and have you press a button to accomplish what you're going to accomplish. It gets around a limit of the form factor, probably. Deliriton says, "Don't love how that looks like you're shooting a child," by the way. Yeah, pretty grim. True, but it also means that the best PSP games are from the 2D perspective. Yeah, no disagreement here. No, the best PSP games were the UMD movie copies of Triple X2 State of the Union. Ah! Ben says, finally, someone's speaking the truth. You're not crazy, Ben. There's more of us out here. Cool. So let's take a look and see. I've got the balcony corridor key. I don't think there's anywhere else I can get from this side of the theater in the other world. Looks like everything is blocked off. Okay, so let's cross over, go upstairs, and see what's happening in the mezzanine level. Balcony level, I guess, if it's in an auditorium. Don also says, I'm having connection issues, so I keep getting the Twitch ad, and it's the Borderlands one. God, it looks so lame. I was in a lift with somebody out in Portland. And the driver, just asked what I was out here for, asked if I was from the area, etc., and mentioned, "Oh, do a video game thing." And when you say that, people want to talk about video games, and that's usually cool. Like the lift that I took to the airport was somebody who really loved Dark Souls, so we just geeked out about the Souls series. It was great. It's an older guy too, which was neat. But one of them that I had, it was a guy who would not stop talking about Borderlands. And like a little bit of it made sense because, come to find out, playing Borderlands was how he stayed connected to his son, who went off to college and wasn't around anymore. So they would have times where they would play together and, chat. Legit cool story. Like, it doesn't matter what game it is. They could be watching a YouTube video of a man farting for 90 seconds together, and it'd be fine and good because it's bonding. But yeah, it is really tough when somebody keeps wanting to talk about Borderlands, and you have only played a minimal amount of Borderlands, and are not curious about more. Basically everything I know is what Dennis has talked about on the level. So, and I'm just enough of a pushover that I feel obligated to. I don't want to tell somebody who wants to talk, "Hey, I'm just gonna be quiet in this car with you, service professional who is driving me." Lighting box seems like a place I need to go. check the balcony, though. Oh, there's a bulb there, huh? There was a note that I completely looked over. Wiring notes, okay. And I feel a puzzle coming on. I feel wattages, so... Peter, as expected, the spotlights are as screwy as the rest of this place. Finally got them working. My trusty voltmeter saved the day again. Remember, you need all the lights working, otherwise the circuit blows. Throwing the circuit breaker gets old fast. Here are my notes. Ugh, okay. B is half of D. A and B must not exceed C. Wattage of D must not exceed A. Okay. What buttons? What bulbs do I have here? So I need one more. Do I have to do anything with the board? All right, let me do a quick breakdown and figure out what these voltages are. So, easiest one would be B is half of D. So, let's see here. A, B, C, D. All right. So D seems to be a 500 watt, and B seems to be 250, unless that relationship carries across all of these. No, that is fine. I'm gonna mark that clue off. B is half of D. You are good. Wattage of D must not exceed A. So D. Okay, so A must be 750. And by elimination, it seems that C must be 125. Let's test that against A plus B must not exceed C. A plus B. It's not exceed 1,000. What's that? No? Okay. No, I got that all wrong. 125 is half of 250. And that configuration doesn't make any sense. So D would be 250. And B would be 125. Easy enough. Wattage of D must not exceed A. So D. Therefore, any of these could be true. And so A plus B must not exceed C. But I don't know what A and B are. Well, no. Then that's easy enough. A would have to be 500. Because 500 plus 125 would be 625. Which is less than 750, and that wouldn't be the case the other way around. All right, cool. Sorry if that was boring to watch. And I think I have to do the input on the, I have to do the input on the catwalks. On the catwalks. I have to do the input on the catwalks. Okay, can I unlock this? Ah! Fucking QTEs, man. Okay, so what does it expect me to do? There's a lighting box. I can go downstairs. Let's go downstairs. Wait a minute. Sorry, I pulled up a little walkthrough to make sure I didn't get stuck like this, and there's something weird here. It says, kill the straitjacket in the next room. Exit to the other side of the corridor and head south. A health drink waits on the landing. Kill the straitjacket in the next room for the moon totem. Huh, weird. Okay. I killed the wrong straitjacket. Oh well. But it's weird that monsters drop key items. Apparently. Am I going to have to use an ample on a non-boss thing? You have so little health in this. Deliriton asks, does this game have difficulty sliders? I don't remember having an option at the beginning. But I've got what I need to go into the other dimension and open up that sun and moon door. Okay, easy enough. God, they can just instantly hurt you whenever they decide they want to. Oh, I emptied this room before. Come on. I need to use the restroom. I will be back in a moment. Dog Nozzle says something interesting. It's kind of interesting how being able to clear out an area is such an important design element for the genre. And kind of has been since the beginning, at least in Resident Evil 1. You know, the idea of coming back to the mansion and all of the zombies you may or may not have killed being turned into hunters. I think the gameplay setback of that, taking away whatever little corners of safety you may have built, is a huge, huge deal. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill this fucker. Huh, there must be another mirror up here. Makes sense. Ooh. these things so much. No, this is just a portal room. All right, let's cross over. I should probably use those katanas. I say that like, I should probably water those flowers. I should probably use those katanas. Just laying around. Oh, your stance is terrible, Travis. Ooh. It's the butcher. Since what happened to Tony, I've dreamt about him more and more. The butcher. He looks like that monster, the executioner, referring to Pyramid Head. Now I've seen him when I'm awake. He's at my motel. It's him, I swear it's... So I want to get out to those catwalks. I think I needed the safe spot more than I knew. I can't play any instruments. Oh, what a sad life. For fucking real? Stomp on him! Stomp on him! I went through, what was that, 3 weapons to take that guy out? Unbelievable. Well, at least I got an ample out of it. let's hit these catwalks if I can. It says A, it's missing a bulb. A. Put 500 in. Remember, I worked out all of this up in the control room. B. B is 125, I believe. C is 750. Stands to reason that this would be... Cool. So I think that means I can go downstairs, save, and then raise the safety curtain and go out and find the and fight the end boss. Not end boss, the boss of this level. So after I beat this area, that's going to be it for me for tonight. Just a heads up in case folks are planning the rest of their evening. I'm feeling sleepy and we're coming up on 2 hours played. Wait, there's a save spot I need and want to hit. Unless there was one in that curtain control. Oh, there is. Yeah, I like this dungeon much more than the sanitarium. Although none of the areas are really blow my cap off. Oh, cool. Dot Nozzle picked up the gunslinger. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Let me equip my good weapons. And there's a big mirror at the back. Right. Yeah. Scenery and props. So let's go through with it just basic and see what's up. Deliriton says Travis is ready for his close-up. I don't think you know how theater works. Okay, so the cool thing about this is the Otherworld version of the stage is impacted by what scenery and props are out in the regular world. So it's a forest. So a big archway. A scary cave. And a library. The books and stuff are painted on it. They appear to be 3D modeled, so that must be some kind of very impressive trompe-l'oeil. Yeah, it's like I'm not even in a theater. Ooh, what's this? Chapter 3. Manifestations of delusions. Phenomena such as telekinesis, poltergeist, to use a popular term, often occur. These seem frequent alongside negative emotions, fear, worry, or stress, suggesting it is these emotions which are manifesting as external energy with physical effects. Nightmares are especially strong triggers. In all cases, these phenomena arise from children or adolescents, and the overwhelming majority of the subjects are female. Okay, so I've gotten what I need out of here. It was a good resource. Wait, okay. Throughout these case studies, we see the victim's brain struggling to cope with the conflict caused by abuse at the hands of a loved one. In many of the cases, the abused child's self appears to split in two. One personality continues to love the abuser and seeks their approval. The other personality contains all the rage and anger of the abused, and in many ways becomes a mirror of the abuser, seeking to inflict its pain on others. Sadly, it is often this self that becomes dominant. was that? Chapter 2. Repression and Coercion. It is a fact well known to intelligence services and military agents. The more controlled a mind, the more the mind censors itself, the easier it is for outside influences to take hold and piggyback such mental programming. This is why these agencies choose for their pawns those individuals most compromised by their own mental issues. Amongst the tribes who have developed the ability to control and focus their projections, there exists one that is feared throughout the whole community. Their shaman claims to have the ability to kill with thought alone, projecting his desire to kill into the body of the victim. Okay, so let's change this out. No, wrong side of the stage. I'm all mixed up. I wonder what happens if I go into just the straight up wrong setting like that. Yeah, nothing. How do I turn off the props? Nothing doesn't work. I think maybe I'm missing the third lever there to make the cave scene work, because I can't turn off props. Can't empty the stage. So let's see what the forest brings, I suppose. Ooh. Into that. I am into a spooky tree. There's something sticking out of the tree there? No, just a little limb. Jake says, to be honest, I remembered this level of Psychonauts a lot differently. This is a really cool conceit, though. Ooh, a spookier tree. The stage office? Is that what that said? Yeah.
Be not a fear. The isle is full of noises, sounds and sweet airs that give the light a hurt note. Sometimes 1,000 clangling instruments will hum about mine ears, and sometimes voices that, if I then had waked after long sleep, will make me sleep again. And then, in dreaming, clouds methought would open and show riches, ready to drop upon me. Then, when I waked, I cried to dream again.
Dlerton asked, was there a person coming out of that tree? I think it's like it's got like meat aspects, and there was a body hanging off of it or something. Yeah, I think there's just a body hanging from it. Okay. Yeah, I need to get to that stage office. They're probably going to respawn a bunch of stuff. Jake says that the faux film filter is a bit much for them. It feels stronger in this game than it has in other ones. It definitely gets grainier and dirtier when enemies are nearby. Also, curse you for making me say faux film filter. Ah! Okay, that was a prop handle. I'm sorry for making you do that. It's just that the faux film filter feeds a fair weather symbolism. I cheated on that one by putting a little bit of a pause between fair and weather. God, I hate those things so much. Really annoying enemies in this game. Oh, fuck! Okay, now I can complete the cave scene. What is that? No, seriously, what is that? This is some sort of costume suspended from the ceiling above. It is made of musty-smelling fur and rope. This is Caliban. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem like my shots are doing anything. Fuck it. There'll be more rifle ammo later. There we go. Easy enough. I don't think I took a hit. Falsehood. So I passed future and falsehood now.
You need these, don't you? Not again.
Who was that? Was that the actor who played Caliban? Motel key.
Riverside Motel. think I've been there before.
All right, I'm going to go save. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I'll be back next weekend with more of this. Probably going to finish it on Friday. Come up with something short to do on Saturday to feature things. Really appreciate you watching. You know what to do if you're here. Subscription, follow, Patreon, all those good things. Most of all, though, come back next time. Tell friends, too. If you have friends who watch streams, let them know what it's like here. Cool. All right, well, take care. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.